Hello, Buena. Welcome to another episode of Buena TV from the Film and TV 1 class. My name is Ellie, and this is Kelsey.
Hey, Ellie. It's almost spring break. How exciting.
High school dances are a big tradition, but have you ever thought about why they matter? From school spirit to making memories, there's more to them than just dressing up and dancing. The Year 1 Film and TV students take a closer look at why these events are such a big deal.
School dances have been around longer than all the people that are in high school now. But why are there school dances? Most movies show a perfect fun dance, but no one truly knows why they happen.
I think they're a great opportunity for students to get to know each other outside of the school environment.
At every school dance, there are a lot of activities you can do, like dancing, buying tickets to get in, and buying something to eat. All of what students will see has been set up by those in student council.
I think they're pretty decent. It's a good way to get out and, have some fun.
Student council members put in so much effort in decorating for dances to happen. They make the party lively and host fun things for students to enjoy. But with some knowledge, some people think that they should do bigger stuff to entertain students with the amount of money they have raised.
I wish it was more exciting and more out there rather than just kind of like throwing us into the gym and just kind of throwing decorations around.
There are a lot of costs that go into hosting big events like dances. For example, most schools hire DJs to have amazing music and a fun dance.
When we do the dances at our school, we don't have to pay anything for it, and that saves us typically a couple $1,000s.
Look at how some of these students are enjoying their time together. This helps create the bonds between students at any dance, helping some make new friends and bring that ideal high school experience. This not only happens just in schools, but helps with the outside world as well. School dances are hosted to create a fun, positive environment for young students to enjoy, helping to raise money for the schools to host them in a safe, well-known area. These dances help to bond people in and out of schools, creating new friendships and overall an amazing experience.
Dances really do bring people together. Whether it's prom or a casual school event, they're definitely a huge part of high school life.
Speaking of big events, some of our DECA students recently attended an important competition.
DECA, what's that?
DECA is the student organization associated with the business and marketing class. DECA helps students develop leadership skills and business skills, and our team has been working hard to bring home some big wins.
Buena High School's DECA is currently at one of the biggest events of the year, the State Career Development Conference. This conference brings high schools around the state to learn and compete against each other.
So we go to a leadership conference. It's called the State Career Development Conference, and really it's designed to teach students real-world applications of the knowledge and the concepts that we talk about in class. There's so many different things that students can do and participate in at the DECA competitions that it's really the premier event for our entire state.
As Buena DECA is very dedicated to win at their events, they're prepared for the conference by holding study meetings and also doing study work at home.
We are doing so much to get ready and prepare our students for the upcoming competition. We are holding training meetings on Thursdays. We're talking about it in class. We're doing extra assignments. Some students are taking home study guides.
The conference offers a lot of fun experiences for students, such as getting to know new people and new learning experiences.
Hi, I'm Nathan Green, and I am the president of Buena DECA. What I'm most excited for professionally is the chance to compete and win all of these medals and make sure that all of our members do the best that they can. Unprofessionally, I want to go to the pool.
With all of this preparation and dedication to DECA, Buena DECA is poised to perform well at the State Career Development Conference and help these students for their future careers.
The Arizona DECA State Career Development Conference happened last weekend. There were 44 Buena DECA students competing in 77 competitions, facing off against 2,000 students from across Arizona. 15 of those students ended up qualifying for international competition in Orlando, Florida this April. Congratulations to all those who competed.
Now let's talk about a team that also found success this past month, our girls soccer team. They just took first place in the region, making school history with their incredible season. Abigail Lewis takes us to the field for more on their big victory.
Did you know that our Buena Colts girls soccer team won their first region title in all of Buena School's history? Leading into open playoffs, the player Haley Dale got a red card, leading to where she couldn't play in the game against Crimson. Throughout the season, the girls team has been working through hard and challenging practices, going through warm-ups and short-sighted shooting drills.
I think it's something that's really beautiful, especially with being in the program about 10 years ago, that just see this group of girls work so hard and just changing the program. Just really proud of them.
Although the team went through changes this year with teammates and coaches, they all came together and managed to pull out a region title.
What an amazing season for the team. Huge congrats to them. What a dream come true.
Speaking of dreaming, the school has become very familiar with the English learning software called Dreambox. Are you confused as to why we spend our call time working in this program? Film and TV want students to have investigated.
Get out our Dreambox, go to your tables.
Students have a period called Cult Time. During this time, students are expected to complete assignments on a program called Dreambox.
Dreambox is a program where teachers can assign certain lessons corresponding to literal skills such as reading, vocab, and visual.
I just think it's the same thing, the same little bar thing going by as we read.
I don't do it, but some of the other kids just let it roll through and then just guess. But I don't do that, of course, you know what I mean. That if you have missing work or a bigger assignment for a different class, you should be able to do that instead. Because Dreambox is just, you're literally just reading. There's no point, I fear.
Buena High School's reading scores were notoriously below average, pushing the English department to pay to have Dreambox available to students. Since enforcing the program, the school has seen great improvement in literary skills.
A research-back system. It does improve reading scores. It has been shown to do that. A lot of districts in the state and across the country are using it. It improves reading scores, it improves visualization scores, and improves vocabulary scores.
Students at Buena High School have been fighting against Dreambox since the start, but the school's English department sees no probable reason to stop, considering how much it has improved the students' performance.
Enough about Dreambox. I'm sure you're all looking forward to relaxing during spring break. Let's find out what's coming to theaters.
Hey Buena, it's Alexis with a look at the biggest movie hitting theaters this weekend. Sci-fi fans, get ready. Mickey 17 is finally here, starring Robert Pattinson and directed by Bong Joon-ho. This film takes us on a mind-bending journey about a man sent on a dangerous space mission, only to realize he is one of many versions of himself. If you love thrilling, thought-provoking sci-fi, this is one to check out. Grab your popcorn, it lands in theaters March 6th.
Before our show ends, we're going to send you over to our other news desk to hear more great news from the Film and TV 1 students. Enjoy.
Have fun.
Hi there, and welcome to the second of the newscast. We have 4 more news stories for you. My name is Diego.
And my name is Griffin. Hey Diego, have you ever walked past the 111 hallway?
Yeah, well, duh. That's past where the TV studio is.
Well, did you notice what's happening outside in between the 1100 and 1200 hallways? We're here to bring... There's something interesting happening, and we're here to bring you the report.
Let's go.
There's something beautiful going on in the vocational class today. This class is growing a vocational garden.
The students that grow the products will benefit from it. And maybe if we grow a lot of the herbs and stuff like that, maybe the culinary will also be able to...
All right. Is there anything...
This garden will be open to everyone. You can sit back, relax, have a drink, and plant flowers and vegetables.
Like all the students in the classroom, to learn so much about work.
If you want to learn about gardening, have fun and try something new, head to the vocational garden to learn more.
It's pretty cool that the new outdoor atrium is giving students an opportunity to practice gardening.
Plus, that seems like a nice place to relax. Where's somewhere where you like to just sit and relax?
I like going to the skate park a lot.
That sounds like a great place to relax and hang out. But there's one thing that you don't want to relax about, keeping track of your student ID.
That's right. If you lose it, replacing it comes at a cost. Here's what you need to know about student ID prices.
Have you ever lost your ID before? When you went to go pay for a new one, you saw the outrageous price of $10? A lot of students have, and that's why students are annoyed by how expensive it is to replace their IDs.
You know, I don't lose my ID much, so it's not that big of a deal, but to people who do lose their ID a lot, I can imagine it sucks for them. I lost my ID once, so yeah, I did have to pay $10. I guess it's pretty reasonable. I don't know how much it costs to make an ID, but...
Student Services backs up the idea of IDs being reasonably priced and the policies that every student should have one on their person.
They're really important. You have to have them on you at all times while you're at school. It's important for us to know who's here, that you are who you say you are, and, you know, to get your lunches, to go to the nurses, and all that other stuff that, you know, you're asked your ID for. We get students in here pretty often. Every day, we probably have a handful of like 3 to 4 people that come in and either are asking because they lost their ID to see if we have it. We do get them if they are lost, so check with us first, or to reprint them.
I think it honestly should be $3 max, maybe $2, $4. It depends. Every time you lose it, I think it should increase.
Although the Buena staff thinks ID policies are okay and the prices work, students beg to differ. But even though students will complain, the prices will unfortunately not change due to the fact that there is a chip inside the ID that makes it cost so much, and it's what gets you on the bus. Some tips on how not to lose your ID, since we cannot change the price. When you get home, instead of throwing it somewhere where you could lose it, just keep it in your bag. If that doesn't help, you could wear it around your neck and buy a lanyard. And the last tip is to get something that attaches it to your bag, so you will always know where your ID is.
Losing your student ID might cost you, but there's something at Buena that can be even more valuable: leadership experience. If you're looking to get involved and make a difference and build important skills, student council might be the perfect opportunity for you. Here's more on why you should consider joining.
Early in February, we experienced a fun-filled week with activities and exciting events preparing for the Sadie Sweetheart Dance. Do you ever wonder who sets up all these events? That would be the class here at Buena called the Student Council. Here in the 1400 classroom, the Student Council meets every day to help better the school, such as setting up events, displaying upcoming events, and more. If you are interested in learning time management skills, leadership skills, and possibly obtain skills for future job opportunities, Student Council is just the class for you. So not only does Student Council set up events and activities for the school, it also provides its members incredible opportunities to practice being a leader. Will we see you there?
It's awesome to see how much Student Council does to make Buena such a better place. From planning events to representing the student body, they put in a lot of work behind the scenes. For anyone considering joining, go to room 1103 for an application for next year.
Leadership isn't just about student government. It's also about supporting others. And that's exactly what's happening in our Career and Technical Education Department. CTE is stepping up to help its program by covering some of their competition fees. Let's take a look at how this is making a difference for students.
Are you interested in going on trips but saving money? Luckily for you, the CTE office is now funding for more trips and competitions. This gives many advantages to CTE clubs, especially DECA, Film&TV, HOSA, culinary, robotics, and many more. Students get many varieties and opportunities to experience different kinds of surroundings, allowing them to collect many skills along the way. This kind of exposure is good for students to learn new things.
Hey, it's Dorito with your sports update. Our varsity boys basketball team dominated in the first round of the state championships, defeating Horizon High School 81-60 on February 26th. Unfortunately, they lost to Canyon View High School in the playoffs. Looking to the spring season, our baseball team kicked off their season last week in the Cowboy Up Baseball Tournament, where they won 3 and lost 1. The softball team also began their season this week, and they have their first home game tonight, Friday, March 7th. Let's go out there and support our Colts!
Think you can make a movie in just 2 days? The Cochise 48-hour film competition is happening March 21st to 23rd. It's challenging teams to write, shoot, and edit a short film in just 48 hours. And the best part, your film gets showed on the big screen and could possibly earn awards. Registration opens right after spring break, so start assembling your team now. For more information, check out their social media pages or find a poster around campus. That was a long episode of BTV, wasn't it?
That's what happens when there's so many things happening and great news stories to tell. Thank you to all the teachers and students that allowed our class to record video and interview them.
There's so much happening at Buena, and we've only scratched the surface.
When we return from break, the Year 2 students will be back to provide you more episodes of BTV.
Have a great spring break, everyone.
Bye, Buena.